a little bit of a, well, interesting map pool to choose from. Nexus, what do you got?
Well, I've got us the game, and we're gonna be starting immediately on Train. We'll be getting into this. I'll be getting into this. We get into it, but a favorite for SKADE, the map pick, and well, a very good winner to back them here in this map. And immediately here as the T side, they've got themselves a bit of utility. In the CT side, they've got a bit more. Even got themselves a kit ready and duplicate. I love the nade setup already as the T side, setting up the bomb somewhere far away from the rest of the T side. It could be a bit of a B fake coming out here. As actually, yeah, I've run this myself. I know exactly what it is. Going to be sending the players towards that B side, looking for the frags, looking for some damage. BTN opens things up. The rotations will be made, and in about 5 seconds or so, you see the T side make moves in towards that A main area. Spellin has been taken down on the flank, and you can see the A bomb side has fallen. Rainmaker is here, going to try and help out his team. Well, he has to go absolutely nuclear with the bomb going down. 40 seconds and timer on the CT side. Oxygen in the T spawn, or CT spawn, but here's already Zello finding a frag. Finding one, but will be taking it down. Oxygen 1 on 3. And needs to ace here with 27 HP on him. But he's hurt MHN here, and we're looking for the frag. He will with the T side, and well, with that, it's going to be the map, and well, the round for the side of next game there.
Yeah, starting off quite strong. It's a very good strategy. Apparently you also done it, so, you know, it must work every now and then. And it did catch SKADE completely off guard, going for a quick rotation. Also, the fact that, you know, they actually found frags on the opening.
Yeah, that's going to help it out a lot, I won't lie to you.
But Nexus now, still with the, actually, as opposed to like the previous round, or previous time they actually faced off against each other, they have a stand-in. MHN, for those who didn't catch the previous best of 3, he was a quite a crucial part, actually winning a couple of 1v3s and 2v5s with the rest of the squad as well. So he's almost a perfect blend immediately. I have to wait and see how well. Continuing on going with BTN loses the bomb here, can be quite crucial, but he's still holding on for 3 quick kills. They now have the bomb underneath them, but now they need to try and hold on to it.
Yeah, the T side should be able to close things out here, despite the fact they've got themselves the AK picked up. Rainmaker, nice little shot coming out there. Finding one, but how much more can he find? The Molotov, it's gonna force him into the corner. I was thinking it may be a bit too close, but, well, it is the frag coming in. AK, come on, MHN, we'll find him. We'll upgrade his weaponry from the Mac 10, and Nexus game with the 2-0 lead here. Immediately, not wasting any time getting established on this map as well. They already had a chance on the map at SKADE. It was a 16-5, if I'm not mistaken, here the last time, and that was just yesterday, so not that much could have changed here, probably.
Could be a very big blowout. And well, did signal the start of their incredibly dominant run throughout Nuke as well, which this time isn't in the map pool. Only thing that's the same is Train and Mirage. Map picks for both of these teams hasn't really been too affected by the previous events. Only the Decider, which this time is Inferno. We're going to be having a Decider on as well. Oxygen. Not going to be too happy about the first peek on towards on Cello. Spellin might go for a little bit of aggression. I remember him being very, very effective over here. Still, he will get mollied out.
Ooh, what? Wait, did I just toss a nade and run in at the same time?
I think he did.
That's like self-sacrifice. Like, he finds the frag
and he got out.
Yeah.
Self-sacrifice minus the sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's just him.
It's just self just showing up.
Yeah, so one look a little bit more. Oh boy.
Look at that. Bit of action coming in here. 3 on 5, turning into 3 on 2 for that T side now. MHN and BTN, they've got themselves a lot of stuff to come out with here. Need to pull a miracle out of their hat as T side. Good on the defensive here. Looking for the entries, looking to find something.
1 HP.
This is going to be insane. Yeah, 1 HP mentioned, but BTN, look at this. He's running towards that B side. It's open. It is open for business. The bomb can go down, but Duplicate, he's going to be the man rotating in here. Looking for something. But the bomb goes down. Smoke is there to allow the cross, but Duplicate does not care. Smoke is not a wall, ladies and gentlemen. You got to remember that. BTN has been removed The headshot comes in immediately, and MHN, the standard, needs to stand out here. Kind of have the lights out performance. 1 and 2, looking for the final man. It's going to be Rainwaker rotating in, and an AK against an AK here at the T side. Their hopes and dreams are round number 3 on the back of a single man. This round has been turned around about 5 times already, and up to the 1-on-1, but 4 bullets. Rainwaker taps away calmly, and the headshots coming in. The T side will be denied of third.
I was almost getting close enough. Rainwaker will have enough time to defuse it. Got a little bit scared at the end of it. And well, it's a weird one now with the turnaround from SKADE. Them turning it from a 3-on-5 to a 3-on-2, then towards a 1-on-1, so it's still got it very expensive for them. The fact that they're still able to turn these rounds on their heads in the span of just a couple of seconds. It took like, what, 1 second in between all those 3 kills? Other than that, it was already a bit too late for side Nexus. They cannot be too careful. They have to make sure that they're able to at least trade for each other.
Oh, them IN. Again, same as last round. Self-sacrifice without the sacrifice. 2 frags coming his way will be traded eventually to the CT side. As soon as they find a lot of it. 3 frags in the span of about 3 seconds here. With both of these teams, and well, it is turning around once again about SKADE. Could have still shot this one down, but MHN with the timing has found themselves another frag onto the board, and it's all onto Duplicate 1-on-2 as he comes in for that rotated bomb, and thankfully not down just yet. It will buy him a lot of time to work with. But it still depends. When does he want to go for that swing? When does he want to go out towards that A side? The AK has been spotted, but it is MHN to win out that duel in the round goes to favor of Nexus, immediately shutting down SKADE and limiting them to a single round at this point.
This time the play from the side of Nexus actually working out in their favor. Is, well, worthy of a timeout, especially on this, actually surprisingly, on the side of the T side. Not sure what's to discuss there. Maybe they want to make sure that the strats are not getting as close as they have been, because let's be honest, they have been dangerously close on a lot of these rounds. Strategies maybe not working out to the best extent. And last time they were reduced to 2 players before the bomb went down. Round prior to that as well, maybe technically 1, but you know the bomb's already getting planted. B10 shooting through the smoke and getting that kill very, very quickly. So, now, full-on assault coming in from that T side up against the pistols, and it's just one that's upgraded its oxygen with the P250, so won't blame me for not expecting too much of the initial round. I really like that boost from Spellin.
Oh, yes, I like it as well.
It's so difficult to see and pull out so rarely that you're not going to be expecting it at all.
I'm pretty sure you can boost on all the windows, actually.
It's best on that one because of the whole textures.
It is as well. Like it's very situational, but I mean, you're not going to see it happen this time with the bomb headed out towards that A side. But if you've got a little smoke from the T side right in front of the, like between that and the the top entry, I don't know what you want to call it, like where Duplicate is coming out of. Yeah, like the upper area. Like you're gonna have a bit of an off angle, especially if the T side, like no one's gonna expect you up there. Everyone's looking focused towards that bottom of the area, like connector and the bomb site. Kind of catch you off by surprise, but as I've been rambling on about that, well, in this run, useless boost, or uneventful, I shouldn't say. Well, we've seen a few frags coming in, but the T side, they seem to be on the top of the game again. And a 5th one. This is a very dangerous T side coming out already. SKADE, they gotta stop them quickly here.
Yeah, a little back to your previous point with the whole smoke and all. What if you smoke and a silenced weapon? Then you're really in for a tough time. But enough about that theory crafting. No silencers on the side of SKADE, except for the USPSs, and don't think they're going to be using those too much of a time. Nexus, they have been getting quite a little bit of success so far. Last time they played, they only got 5 rounds in total. Keep in mind, most of that was on that T side as well. Actually, was it? I think it might have been on the CT side where it was incredibly dominant from the side of SKADE. So still, caution to be had here.
You gotta be quite careful, like I said. That spell, he's already taking some damage. The CTs, look at how little utility they have. The T side, all they can, like, they can just wait out. They can fake once, and the CTs gonna have to rely on their A, but nothing else at that point. And you can already see Rainmaker in a bit of trouble there in Ivy, but thankfully for him, there's no players coming at him. Instead, Nexus, like I mentioned, they kind of go for fake there. Now, Pop Dog smoke coming out. They know a player was there. They just want to limit the option of having to check it or not checking in. We'll go with the latter one. We'll just go right in there. Smooth as butter. And the CT side will have to rely on their aim. They've got a few one flashbang on a single smoke. The C side, they're just going in with manpower, looking to find these frags, and it's going to be Rainwaker. The Molotov is right on his heels, and well, 16 HP on him, but the entry is 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
CT side has been forced out of this A site. And
what a take! What an incredibly effective execute. Everything was just spot on, perfect. Couldn't have gone better. Haven't dropped a man yet. Nexus, well, looking to already beat their previous record. Last time they played this, they only got 4 rounds on their T side. Duplicate might catch off one more. Getting a little bit too costly for Nexus, but I don't think SKADE are going to be going for it nonetheless. And so far, they're just the utility usage, everything. They're just very good at isolating the duels right now and catching SKADE off guard. So it is a promising look. It's definitely a better start than they had just 2 days ago. What was it, yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. I was about to say, wasn't it?
Man, time flies fast.
Time does fly by. I'll double check, but yeah, it was yesterday. It was the first match, so that might be why it was why it felt a bit long ago.
Yeah.
But either way, that was yesterday. This is today, and Nexus game, they've come back with a vengeance. The stand-in, giving them a bit of a new hope in this one as they try and steal away SKADE's map pick, and well, already at a good start. This is the grand final as well here. SKADE, they've had time to prepare, at least, or I mean, I guess a bit of time to prepare. They didn't know who they were facing until now, but well, they have been theory crafting nonetheless. We'll see how that really works out. Spell and 9. We saw the same duel yesterday. The exact same thing. Spell and the Menace towards that Pop Dog area and looking to frag out as IMC's just jumping around on the other side. Looking for a frag to be given towards either way. So, at this point, the tendencies on the map definitely are known for both of these teams. It's just about who can adapt better, and currently, Nexus are in the lead and, well, in the driving seat.
No offense to Raga, but they're currently already faring well. With him not on the server, IM does that best spell yet again. A little bit of a contradiction to how it went last time. With Spell and pulling out basically every single weapon imaginable. Try and make that work. There's a quick flank coming in potentially from Oxygen as well. Like playing 2 players on that position. Rainwaker's going to be pressure over towards the bomb site on his own. Already flanked up by above. Almost gets that kill considering how low IM already is. Now, it's the potential. Now,
there it is. Oh, damage now being done. Dennis Law finding frag number 1. Looking for the next one, but Zealoting down to 46. Gotta be a bit careful about the CT side, who are making their way in. Oxygen in a 1-on-3, half being left alone, with the teammates being removed from the server, and Savage gonna close things out with the 6th round of the side of Nexus Gaming. And again, they're taking things quite slow right now. They're like a complete changer from they're feeling more confident this time.
They had the warm-up game just previously, so they might exactly be feeling it. It's a worrying sight if you're SKADE, considering the fact that they did lose on Mirage, which is the next map which Nexus will be going through.
Well, they had a fairly close affair on that one at 16-10, if I'm pretty sure that was the scoreline on that one.
16-10.
Yeah. So just a very good warm-up either way now. Like, they're hitting their shots, everyone seems to be on point and feeling it, and well, there you go. Giving us a demonstration of Giselle and Semin finding a few frags here. Rainwaker is going to be the next man to go down here on the CT side, and not finding too much out of the round. Spellman finds 1 and it's done immediately. into the ground as duplicate again. The rotations from the B side and to the B side do not seem to be working out at all for the side of SKADE. Instead, they're getting taken down one round after another, and BTN on the hunt will not go his way. Well, with that information...
Second time someone from SKADE is bested a incoming T player. Looking close to getting a Brazilian scoreline at this point. Which is very worrying for SKADE. I feel like Nexus, they're playing a little bit more... They're playing looser. Still, you know, very structured and... You know, they have the defaults and parameters, everything already set up. But it feels kind of like MHN already was like a member of their team the entire way through the tournament.
Yeah, I feel like it's just... I don't think I can say it's better than... It just feels like they're confident. Like, yesterday,
yeah,
they felt very lost and confused in how to do, or what to do here. But they are now feeling very good about themselves, and everything they're pulling out is working fantastically. As SKADE is being outclassed at this very point. 7-1 at the T side of Train. That's probably the only time you're going to see that happen in a long time.
Well, streakiness is the, or just streaks in general of round after round is kind of the gist we've gotten from this matchup so far. If you remember back to Mirage, it was like SKADE getting a very good streak going on their CT side and then immediately getting it turned around by Nexus for a streak of their own. So it is like these are two trains just crashing against each other. Once they get going, it's incredibly hard to stop them. Looking at the money, like especially on Jello, that's going to be tough to bite on through. It's at least 2 more AWPs with full utility being purchased out there. The rest of the team might not be as happy with it, but as long as he can make these openings, it could definitely work out. Good tag.
Follow-up Sean not there just yet. I'm a bit surprised, like, Nexus game, like, right now, they're not relying on us as much in Zell as they thought they would have with a scoreline like this. Instead, it's everyone finding the headshot, the entry. Everyone's given a job to do, and then no one is missing a beat when they do it. It's, okay, BTN, go headshot, IM, go headshot, do this, walk out, headshot, boom. Bomb site, crack, CT is out.
I wish strat calling was easy, just go headshot, but you know, it's a little bit more complicated.
I mean,
than that.
it is if you're Vitality. Or not.
True, yeah, true. But in the meantime, Nexus, that managed to sneak all the way up through B, is left completely isolated, and IM is now in towards Connector. Unexpected. Didn't really see that one coming. I thought we already saw JR playing previously, but now... Oh!
What?
Oh no!
Oh god, I'm actually... I got shocked and I'm pulled back into my chair by what has happened.
Very glad face cams aren't on right now, because I jumped.
The strat of IM go headshot does not work out. He just missed the shot that intercepts to clean things up. 1, 2, and a 3. That third one, a bit scrappy, but Spellin is not able to shut him down. Instead, another cleanish round for the side of Nexus Gaming, bar that one frag for the CTs. And Oxygen in a 1-on-4. But look at the T side and their economy. Everyone is feeling very good, especially one man on the off. It's going to be Zello. 16k.
Yeah. He has so much money, he's not getting any more at this point. So he might be the one to drop over a rifle to his teammate. If he isn't, well, he might just only be receiving $400 at the end of it, which is a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance. But
no, I am just
will be the case.
Buy immediately, apparently.
Yeah, they didn't even give him a chance to try and help him out. Well, Nexus still in the driving seat. SKADE now with utility and equipment to try and take it away from them. And Ivy push is something we haven't seen from Nexus, especially on the gun round at all throughout all the series we've seen in between them.
I haven't seen that yet, but we haven't seen this either with Oxygen in a main... Oh, I think he's just spotted the gun and barrel, but BTN... He's got his number. A main aggression will not be panning out for that CT sign. Instead, it just offers up Rainmaker another spot to be cautious of with... CT's 2 players on the B side, and Rainmaker, he's literally just have to 180. He has to be a turret and cannot miss a single shot as the T side has started to make their way in 7. He's going to be the first man around the area making some kind of noise.
Yeah. SKADE have gone from leaving no one on B to overstacking it, now rotating enough players on over to at least have a good defense. Soul's not coming on through. Rainwaker looking for the first entry, looking for the first duel, but still 3 players towards an Ivy. No one's really watching it. Simon will drop duplicate. 3 on 5. It's been working before for side of this game, and they've gotten the first one. Looking for a little bit more. Dennis with another. Suddenly things are not going so well for side of Nexus anymore. Suddenly everything's falling apart. Spellin somehow connecting towards Jello. Rainwaker joining in on the fun as well, but not exactly just yet. With 60 points of health remaining, Dennis Law actually misses that shot. Now on a 2-on-2. Health not really favoring side of Nexus, but time isn't favoring them either. They have to push on forward. BTN now only Spellin.
10 seconds left here. The flashbang goes out. Spellin. He got to spam below the train and find the connection, but Sam responds to that bomb. Has to run away with the M4. No!
Whoa!
He's got the shot. 1 bullet needed. But Semen, he does not miss again. It just goes to show that T-side, they are wide awake here. That first match against Hellraisers, just the warm-up for this, apparently. They are back with a vengeance. They are looking to take this one. And it could not be any more dominating.
How much have they been able to practice for train in the span of 18 hours?
They've just been awake,
How?
grinding train games. Watching about 100 demos. Everyone has 3 monitors. 1, they have their strats. 2nd, they've got their demos. And the 3rd, they're playing game as well at the same time. Everyone's been chugging Monster.
Speaking of, like, keeping strats and stuff, a quick tip for everyone out there. If you just have your Steam profile set to private, and then have your like team strats on there as well, you instantly have it wherever you're going. Doesn't matter if you're going to a LAN, you'll never forget your actual strat books. That's at least something I
see you've been reading Bubsky's Twitter.
Yeah, it's Bubsky. Yeah, that was like, oh wow, I never even thought about that.
Yeah,
That's
private
really,
profiles
really
have the strats on your Steam page. But then when you accidentally public it, and then everyone's just got the strats, like, oh no.
Well, they just,
Let's just hope that doesn't happen. It's that.
It's not going to be a problem for me at all, but for these guys, it might be. Back to the game, round number 11. SKADE only finding 1 round so far, not having a lot of fun with the Molotovs either.
No, not feeling too great about that. Even the nade barely chasing him down just a second. And that T-side man advantage double up has been bought up with the CT play. Spell just wants to make sure he's not going to miss anything. He's jiggling a bit nervous, waiting for the T-side. Doesn't want to fall asleep. Just not why you see him move his mouse around. They just go for the slight 80-80. Well, we'll see if that really does work out. Last round, Spellin and Dennis or Rainwaker Dennis Law and Rainwaker had the opposite. They were able to pull it back into a 1-on-1 at the end. So maybe Spellin has some of that magic Rainwaker didn't to find the missing piece here. So this round is going to be a huge one of SKADE. You can see they're getting desperate for the frags and for the rounds. Dennis Law opens things up, but there's another one for that T side.
Oh, no.
Well, the CTs, they've got one from Spellin, but dropping down the wrong way. Will be going out to the AK of IM. Smoke is down. Dennis Law on the other side, a 3-on-3 as the T side to take over that A bomb side. Looking for the frags. Rainwaker coming in from the old bomb area with that bomb now going down. Here's him. IM has been spotted, but he's also found a frag with it. Doesn't really matter that way, but duplicate, he knows he's close by. The AK has been spotted. The Eagle spam is not connecting, and Dennis Law 1-on-3. I think this might be a bit too much above his weight level here.
I'm terrified right now for SKADE. This is your map pick, and you lost Mirage quite heavily last time. And if Nexus are able to keep on with this performance, especially with this type of quality, it's going to get really, really difficult for them to claw a couple rounds back. I mean, Dennis thought looking to save the AWP.
Ooh. I look how I'm just carefully going down, and Dennis Law missing the shot, but there it is. Finds the frag and able to procure and save the AWP. 10 for the side of Nexus. Look at how dominating it is. Look at the rounds. 5 have been the bombs exploding. The CT side, they've tried to save. They've had so many chances at it, but their economy, their rounds, they've never even got off the ground. While Nexus, they're just soaring free on the skies. And again,
1 kit.
Look at Zell, he's got 15k and IM, he's just buying weapons for himself. That's not great economy management.
No, they don't need that. I don't think they need to at this point. They might not even need to go for an eco throughout the entire first half. They win, especially if they win this one, because this is a do or die moment for SKADE. If you don't get this round, you're going to be really, really lacking when it comes to economy. Another Malta being used on Spellin.
I'm guessing the nades as well will go out. Just look at Spellman's HP, watch out. Might go down, or maybe not, as the T-side instead make their way towards that B bomb side. Nades and utility used by Duplicate trying to ward off that T-side, making their way towards that bomb side. But Dennis Law, he's there with the open, finding 1 and 2 already. Duplicate still holding, still seeing absolutely nothing but the T-side. Twisted are around the corner. There's one with the bomb. Jumping from the ladder will finally be given a few frags from it. And a round for SKADE, 2-10.
Flawless round as well. Where was that? Where has this been hiding from SKADE?
I don't know. I think they've been stacking that B bomb site so often, and it finally pays off. But
yeah,
I don't think they're gonna be getting too many of those here. Like, as much as I would love them to, love to see them getting a few more rounds, Nexus, they just seem to have their number, and well, they've sold it to everyone imaginable that's being spammed here on the side of SKADE.
Oh, and it's Law up towards the upper, looking for a little bit of entry frag as well. So aggressive. Oh, find a frag, only a tag. Still presence noted.
It's actually so creative. He just tosses that smoke because, and when he crosses to the left side, he can't be seen from it until he peeks out. I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna use that
one. Yeah,
this is mine. I created this. That nade. That is not tagged down a bit. Well, not sure who that was on the other side, but maybe taking some damage, maybe not. I think it was Zell taking 6 from the nade, so not really that big, but the CT side, they've got themselves orbs and AKs with a single AUG in the mix. Oxygen is a skipped leg day. Gotta be crouching up and down now. I'm trying to catch up on that, but the T side, 50 seconds on the clock and some utility will be used. And it's gonna have to be another defense. But SKADE, look at it again! They're stacking that B site. It doesn't make any sense. T side. Well, they just walk out towards that A side. There's Oxygen finding one, but they're playing a retake setup basically. Hoping for that T side to walk and, well, waste time entering that side, but Dennis Low with the AWP rotated and Duplicate with another one, and so far it seems to be working quite well. The Zello with the frag on this A side. There's another one from Dennis Low and into a 1-on-3. The AWPs are doing their job. Rainmaker has been given another one, and Duplicate apparently closing things down, but how does that even work? I have no clue. That should not work in my opinion.
In Nexus, they took their time after initially being spotted on that B bomb site, and then, well, I guess SKADE just pushes through the smokes before they even bloom. So now Nexus stuck with a very, well, shocking half bite. SKADE finally got a little bit of a life back into them. They haven't spotted the first player already pushing through. Rainbow will take him down anyway. Cement, not long for the world. Nexus, yet again, starting a man down, or at least starting with a little bit of disadvantage. Shen trying to make a difference, and VTN will join him instead.
Good Deagle spammed open.
At least an opening. Oh, he's right next to him. In connector, Spellin still gets that kill, but
this is a bit more like it from SKADE right now. Just keep turning Spellin back to Pop Dog. That seemed to work last time. I'm just a bit weirded out by the rotations they keep making here on the side of SKADE. But right now, this seems to be a round they've found themselves in. A very good position, and towards that B site, the ult from Dennis Law finds one. And apparently MHN just swings in, says hello. And then
it's the parting gift.
Removed. Wow, that is a nice shot coming out from him.
Don't want to be facing up against him. He has a deagle in his hands, but luckily only the AK this time around. It is weird. It's weird saying that, but it's kind of true at this point. Nexus, not really finding it much luck for the last 3 rounds. Moving on towards the final of the half. Looking to go aggressive, this time early with the utility. Not towards on Pop Dog, still spreading their influences quite wide. Oxygen finds the first, at least the legs, but he still finds a kill. King of Pop Dog has been dethroned.
He has been removed. The CT side. Right now, they're playing quite reserved again. just waiting for something to happen, but MHN has been ticked by the Molotov, and it seems like Rainwaker has Hermit trained his eye onto the angle, but the smoke starts to fade, and MHN gets himself a avenue towards that A side, but making his way back in the T side. They've got minutes left to play with, and not that much utility. Few smokes, one of them on MHN. So basically needs to find the frag very quickly here, just smoke that off himself, and well, it will be the ladder coming out, but the up waiting on the angle, and that is a fat gap that can be exploited from Rainwaker's side. Ooh. It all from the CT side finds one and two, as both of them now starting to wake up, and it will be the round coming from the side of SKADE. Apparently just cleaning up very easily at the end. And how is it this kind of a scoreline? Look at the frags on these teams. Like, they seem very even, don't they?
Yeah. Then again, look at the amount of rounds where the bomb is just blown up. Those are rounds that indicate that SKADE have been saving a gun or two. So, not as much damage has been done, and of the rounds that have been, you know, either getting close or fully saved, it's kind of been going either way. As you remember, the first round that Nexus, or that SKADE got after the incredible streak from Nexus, all 5 players were staying alive and also got themselves AK, so they hardly need to reinvest. So this time, SKADE starting on the back foot on their T side. Last time, they started off with a. I don't remember, to be honest. Look back on that just now.
Yeah, you'll get back to it. That's the T side trying to attack that A side. Currently not going that well for them. As the frags keep coming in, or well, have slowed down for a bit, but they are 2, 3, and 4. Ooh. And well, apparently I am with
my lord,
quick double, a very swift frag coming in, and the bomb has been dropped. It's on the spell in here to try and clutch out around for the side of SKADE. 7. It was here towards the old bomb. Had been heard, but making a very quick rotation away from the spell and just trying to buy time, or trying to look for the CT side, but they know the bomb is out of the open, and so does he. So it's all on him to make the initiative here, but now the Glock has been spotted and spell, and is going to run away here into pop, or into connector, I think. But what's Savage going to do? Is he going to expect him here? The timing might not work out, and now with the Glock, he's going for the swing and the headshot instantly. Oh, look at the position. He must have outgamed him. Surely there's no way for Spellin to expect a position like this when he saw him in pop. Oh! What is that? Spellin, he knows. That is absolutely mind-boggling.
How did... What?
Same.
Would
Same,
think
Greta.
that, you know...
Same.
Would think that I did everything he could to outplay him there. Except for maybe going through, like, ladder or A main. That should not have been around that Spellin was able to clutch on back, but he did. This is the way that SKADE play. They got started on their T side previously. They had a quick 5-round streak and the game was over. That was immediately off the starting line as well. Looking to do something similar to that as well. Just giving the early advantage from Spellin. So, Nuke isn't done yet. Still very much in contention between these two teams.
T-side making their way into the bomb side. This MHN opening things up, flying to frag number 1 BTN. He's trying to go to the bomb side with this Desert Eagle with a T-side swarm around and camp them and close the area. And while the CT is now being taken down, or at least one of them will, but the smoke is there. Or the bomb side starts to fade, and the T-side will be caught out in the open. But Rainwaker will still be finding the frag. T-side slow down here quite a bit. Just want to find them as comfortable frags as possible. But 7 for the nice little headshot there. And has spotted Spell, and Gisello got to be careful, but he knows his teammate called him out to be there, and well, he's going to find the frag. CT side not too far off from stealing another back with a force fight of their own here, looking for the frag. 7 with the instant headshot. Drops down.
So crisp.
Bit of a ladder still coming up from him, and down to the 1-on-1 against Duplicate on the other side of this one. Got to watch out for this timing, but know exactly where each other are. Legs could be spotted with the Eagle going for the shots, but it is a Duplicate sealed the round for that SKADE side, and they avoid disaster. And it gets very close as well.
That round was just brawly all the way through. SKADE knowing where their talents are, and it's definitely within duels. Nexus Because it might be a little bit more structured, but these boys, they sure know how to click on a couple of heads. Bane Waker and Dennis Law, they're going to be the ones with the supportive equipment, so say. The rest of the team has been performing as well. Holding on towards the AKs, but long range. Against Deagles, it should go in their favor here.
Yeah, it really shouldn't. Well, apparently, it is going to go their way in about 20 seconds. It's going to be the round over and a flawless one for the side of SKADE. Hopefully for them, they can try and start to build a bit of economy. Get the cash going. While the CT side, they come in with a buy to try and meddle with that one. Now we'll see if the CT side are just going to meddle, or are they going to be meddling kids like, well, like we know they can be here. Going for a bit of a Scooby-Doo reference there, but they didn't want to overdo it. Well, I feel like it's not been well received.
I haven't watched Scooby-Doo as a kid, so I wouldn't know.
Understandable. But either way, C side now making their way towards that B side. It's going to be 7 instead of trying to hold it down with Mac 10 finding the entry and creating space. Is what it's meant for, and well, has done its job fantastically with a very good frag. But look at that, the T-side, they're covering everything. There's Jello with a 1-on-3, and well, he's not even given a chance. Oxygen sprays down both. And that is one hell of a round for that T-side of SKADE to pick up. That's the economy. I mentioned it last round about 25 seconds ago. It's now been injected into them. They've definitely got a chance to win out the match here. Now, the map, it is still their mapping. Their T-side probably going to be a bit stronger than you would expect. They've got confidence. And now it's time to see why. Although we already did see that bot. This one could be big here, MH, and waiting, but it is low with the AWP around the corner. I think the scope has been hurt. He's going for the jiggle instead. Has spotted the T side, making their way in with the USP. Not able to get that one in either, and now the CTs, one at a time, being forcefully vacated from the server and from a lane of existence.
Another flawless round.
Ooh, SKADE, look at that.
That's a way to equalize right there.
Yeah, 3 plays at 10k.
I did it again, yeah, and then didn't even realize it, but you know. Whatever. SKADE. This is a very, very strong start. Very dominant and showing us why this is their map pick. Well, they're not going to let Nexus run away with it just yet. 5 rounds in a row so far.
The nades, look at the utility. Oh, what? How is Spillin able to get that back? King of Pop Dog is definitely back, and now let's see if IM is the man coming from heaven, but Savage rotates in that CT side. They need to be so damn careful here, but they've got the advantage here next. They can shut down SKADE at only 5, but it's been 9 rounds in a row for this side of SKADE. They've clawed their way back into the game, but could this be how Nexus find themselves that groove, their new groove into this one as Oxygen? It's going to be around the angle, and well, will be toyed with by MHN. Jiggle peeking it, but a 1-on-4 now has to come in with the first frag already found. Look at the next one, knows him in heaven. Right behind him, it's going to be Savage to close things out. Nexus put a stop to the 9-round streak SKADE have found themselves.
Finally. But not
about damn time.
Yet. Not over yet. Not even close to over from the side of SKADE. Because they have financial backing. They've saved up so much, had so many players survive on all those rounds. They are more than comfortable to at least get a couple of guns out for this one, and most definitely the next one as well. So, with the remaining time...
Spellin, apparently the King of Pop Dog, looking to go to the king of, or to be the King of Sound, which has managed to find another frag. 2 entries by a single man SKADE. They're not slowing it down, but the timing from Ivy is absolutely perfect. Could not be any better.
Through the smoke.
Yeah, that's the kind of play you're never gonna expect there on the T side. It might just be back immediately here. SKADE the second half is so far, it's been very good for them here. We'll see how much more they can do. It's currently a 1-on-4. Zella going down 7th. There's Savage in a 1-on-4.
Yeah, he only really has the element of surprise to work with at this point. He won't be using it. He'll be using it to save his AK, considering the rest of the crew's money. Not exactly a good position to be in. Yeah, like I said, SKADE right back into it. Still going to be continuing on. 4 players staying alive if nothing else changes. The moment the first shots do come ringing out, they know exactly where they are. I think they should go for the hunt as well. Because their economy is looking a lot stronger. Spellin is going to be the one closest to him, but not going to be looking for the frag just yet. Unlikely that he would be exactly where he is. But Nexus, with their economy currently in the dumps, I have enough to force out a glass cannon on well, shell out. But other than that, it's a tough call to make. You could try to hold on towards the AK, potentially like drop a deagle over towards a player like I am or something. But then you're also gambling on the fact that he stays alive towards the next round, and that might be the really difficult part to do. It's exactly what happens as well. You won't have a secondary, so it was just relying on said AK. Oh
wow, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. A very quick shot coming out from the CT side to open things up, and Savage is going to follow up with another AK that was saved there for a reason, and is here to stay. T side in a 3-on-5. This is really something you're not going to expect coming into a round like this. However, Zealous finally picking themselves up in EWP as well. That's going to be a bit more added to that CT size ever-growing arsenal, and even more damage down to Oxus and down to 19 HP. Has to be careful. That spell on the game of Pop Dog has gone in with a double entry, finding themselves a chance towards that A side. The op of Shell has been spotted as well, but Ryan Waker and a spell, and they're turning things around here single-handedly.
Was the biggest chance that Nexus had so far on the half buy of all things, but things do get returned back to normalcy, so to say. With the remaining, well, 45 seconds now before the time ends. If BTN can find himself an AK, and maybe one of his teammates got a frag somewhere where it's achievable, but surprise SKADE isn't exactly hunting it down. Might not have the perfect read on their economy as well. It's difficult to judge based on the current saves and streaks and everything that's going on. He will get himself an AK, so at least it is a small consolation prize, but it's something.
It is something. 12-11 for the side of SKADE with the AK. At this point, it is still fairly decent. I mean, you're not going to be saying that in like 2-3 rounds, probably, with how things are going here for the side of SKADE again. It's basically the same exact as it was in the first half, except flipped. The T side seems to be giving its blessing to both of these teams. However, it's gonna be tough to see if Nexus can manage to find themselves their or manage to find their swing in this match again. I do want to see them get a bit more invested in the CT side, I'll say.
Well, first point of contact probably going to be IM yet again. Nexus, they're going to be on a knife's edge in terms of just whatever they can throw at people, and oh boy, IM doesn't need to face anything just yet. Instead, SKADE going to be walking towards the guns of his comrades with just cement left on that B-bomb, so left to fend for himself, but he has a good position to try and hold on towards everything. And SKADE do fall back. Not exactly 100% sure where they want to go, because Spellin...
Wait, hold on.
It's taken...
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to go back, but no. He's just cleared out Pop Dog. The CTs, the rotations are made here. Spellin the man to try and immediately shot down the CT rotates. There's going to be the first man from Ivy. It will be IM as another one in connector. Has to be what is some slight damage done. Very, very slight damage done. Nades coming out from the CT side. Another man has been spotted in for finding one. Looking for the next one. It's going to be Shell of the AWP to find that one instead of the T side. In a 2-on-3 at the moment. Gotta be will have to be defended. The Molotov is there and looking for the frag. Savage to stay alive with the 1-on-3. Tapping away. Oxygen 1. Savage is low. That's just saving grace here. But the bomb has been tapped as Zella. He's holding the exact angle and has the perfect shot to line up the Nexus game and tying things up here. And so they're not done it just yet. They want to give us more. They want to show us that they can take off this map.
Every time I look at that economy from SKADE, I get scared. It's just... it's so, like, horrifying. You see at the beginning of the round where 3 of their players are still on 10k despite losing a round. You're not going to be too happy when you realize that from the side of Nexus. Probably reading their economy at this point is going to be impossible because you just have lost track of how much funding they actually have.
Yeah, it's like a mountain. You just have to overcome it. And the CETs, it's like, compared to them, they've basically got themselves a slight pebble.
Yeah, they got a nickel. That's literally all they have. Gonna be trying to well, hold on with said nickel.
Gonna try and use it like that, or use it like a ninja throwing star. See how that happens.
That'd be sick, to be honest. If
That
you
would
could
be
sharpen it,
sick.
like... Imagine others throw a weapon.
Just turn the circular coin into a square.
Ooh. Throwing card.
Yeah. I feel like that's a bit off topic though, yeah.
Making quite a lot of progress towards his A-bomb site. First point of contact already being given away to the side of SKADE, but no damage. Just a smoke drop, that's it. 2 players from Nexus have rotated over towards an Ivy to try and counteract it too. If this push goes poorly, that's the round shut down immediately.
Yeah, it's on this Ivy push here for that T side, really. And the CTs... This is a bit odd about Nexus. They're basically also doing the same thing that SKADE did, and where they have a few players set up towards that B-bomb site. I mean, thankfully they've got themselves rather forward positions on the CT players here, like MHN. He's in Ivy, the smoke is there on his way, but he's going to be on the other side, and this could be a deadly crossfire here. The Ivy push needs to be it. It needs to be it chief here. King coming in back here, and IM defending that A side 1 and 2. Look for the next man. It will be BTM to offer up another one as a T side being just softened, beaten to death here. But Zell is coming in with another frag here, and Spelland 1 on 2 has to come in, but he's not got it. The USP instead. Headshot very crisp, and Nexus taking the lead here, but the economy is always there for that T side.
So much to fall back on. So, not out of the murky waters just yet. It is going to the bottom of the pit at this point. So if Nexus can get this round and deny a bomb plant, that's going to be the biggest goal for SKADE from here on out in order to be able to buy up most of these. They can just keep on getting those bombs planted. Spellin, he's been the aggressor, the opening fragger. I think he just spotted the back. Actually, just missed the back of IM.
This could be big. As soon as Oxygen, he's kind of... Yeah, there you go. This is the Molly coming in. And Spellin, position unknown, but the more smoke and Molly. IM...
Okay.
Is it safe, but only for a second or so. As now, the T side find themselves the entry. I wouldn't know how many entries now Spellin actually have. I'm gonna let you do that. Then Slow find themselves another one in this one. And the T side find an opening, but the smokes are down to the CT side, trying to defend, hold on to that A side. Will be done. Their single man with VTN shot down by Oxygen coming in from the back line. And the 7th in a less than favorable position. It's not ideal. Not cool. Has to save.
Yeah, not what you want. Speaking of what Spellin has in terms of opening frags, only 4, surprisingly. There's only won 4 out of the 9 duels he's been in. So he's died 5 times with no results, but out of the 3 opening duels, he's also gotten 8 multi-kills. So that's where, you know, the consistency starts to come out a little bit more.
Yeah, so if he hadn't died, he'd just probably be a god at this point.
Probably, yeah. That would be...
I mean, 27 rounds in, he's not had a single death, yes.
Oof. But 10 rounds of saving in a row when Nexus had their streak on CD side.
Well, That's something to think
Back
about.
to streaks with Nexus. Not having too much. Not having too much to walk on, not having too much to work with. They are just relying whenever they can. SKADE. I don't think they haven't gone for an eco round yet, and that's well, they haven't had a need to. It's only been AKs and AWPs and a lot of utility to work with. This time towards an Ivy where no one is really watching it. MHN is kind of, but he is like he's kind of like a side eye to it. It's not going to be shutting it down. I would put my money more on SKADE. And he has also not been performing too very well, but let's see what he can do. Duplicate first challenge. I know when we're quick switching right now. First frag already found. Rainwaker with a quick trade, however.
Yeah, the seaside find that opening, find themselves an avenue, and well, this is going to help them out there even more than they already have. Rainwaker defending. Removing the player on the bottom side is a big one. That also slows down the rotations from the CTs, and well, apparently B10 was hiding in a main. Will get taken down at 17-1 on 4. And with a track record of not successing or not finding success, it's going to continue that way.
Well, do or die for Nexus. They're going to be fully investing into this one. Up on Cello, I would imagine. Actually, yeah, there it is. Not a lot of to go with him, though. He's the only one with the kit. So if worst comes to worst, where they go towards a B side execute, he won't be able to cover heaven for them, which is what you want the op to do. So overall, not a good positioning. Not a good position for Nexus to be in. Good nade, though. Oh, caught in the open.
Yeah, Spellman, he seems to be finding these early frags, like, as long as he's not the one to be taken down, he's very consistent. I mean, that's very obvious, but he's still like a consistent factor right now for this comeback of SKADE. And while the frags coming in, Zell is straight with the side. They're still in a lot of heat and a lot of trouble. IM has stepped up 2 massive frags and still able to scurry away from the player spotted on the ladder. Dennis Law spots the head on the ladder. It is enough to take him down. There's a P250 spamming the smoke and sandwiched in 1-on-2. This timing in the smoke as he goes in. Dennis Law trying to jump away into a main, and now having been spotted, the op kind of try to find the frag, but he's got a lot to do here.
Bomb's going down on B2. Pop Dog flank is being watched. Dennis Law has a very good read on it, not even considering the fact that I don't think he's even worried about behind him at all.
No.
Sevens. That's going to be map point. Surprisingly enough, it's going to be SKADE. And what a streak it has been. 10-1 down. 15-13 map point.
I mean, this is a grand final and all in all here. Map number 1, it has started to deliver immediately. Train in the map of SKADE. They started down 10-1, like I said. They've clawed their way back and into the lead with match point. 2 chances to close things out here, and this one, the very best they're ever going to have. The CT side buy is absolutely horrible. The Moss's 2 MP9s and M4 and a single scout to try and deal with the AKs and AWP that the T side have here. Our second map is going to be Mirage. This is the map of Nexus, so if they show up this much on Train already, they might just have a chance on that second map as well, but we will get with 1 out of 2.
Oh!
T side. Look at how clean they are. Neither one of them move it away from each other. They are ready to trade. They have the same exact angle, and one of them even crouch at all times. They do not want to...
Firing line.
Oh.
Okay.
It is looking like it's not a point. 16. SKADE. They take map number 1, their pick. 16-13, and that is that is an insane comeback. I can't even tell you how much I was not expecting it.